What's going on, everyone? In this video I'll be covering one of the coolest projects that are releasing actually today's the raffle, so this is kind of last minute. Hopefully you guys watch this soon enough. The public launch will be tomorrow after this video airs, so I do want you guys to pay close attention to this project, the Hustlers of Wall Street. Now this is one of my favorite projects, and yes, it's not because I love the movie The Wolf of Wall Street, but because it has all the right things what I'm looking for in an NFT collection. For example, their Twitter. Their Twitter has 10.9k followers, right? It's not the biggest Twitter, but its Twitter is very active, right? It has good interactions, like 280 likes, 166 retweets, 145 comments. A lot of Twitters from these, huge followed NFT projects, they don't have a lot of interaction on their tweets, which means that probably a lot of the followers are botted, which is what we do not want. But Hustlers of Wall Street, the Twitter has genuine interaction, which is what I like. And since it has genuine interaction, well, let me hit that follow real quick. Because it has genuine interaction, we can expect, big things. We can expect a community that would, really hype up this project. And one of the coolest things about this, but one of the many coolest things about this project is the website. The website is really cool. When I first got on the website, my first impression, seeing this carousel that was rolling, you don't really see that a lot in NFT collections. And as a computer science major, I understand the technique that goes behind this is very hard. So that just shows that this team that's behind this project is very top notch. If you look at this, this website, we see the many things. For example, we see the features. We see the collection is 7,777, which is good because under that 10K mark. A lot of NFT collections are 10,000 pieces deep. Sometimes they have a hard time faring well, in the long term. So I like to see a collection that is under 10,000. That is a good plus sign. The art is very cool. That goes to say, but that just says by itself. If you look at the art, you can see that, hey, this is some cool stuff. This is some pretty unique stuff. I like this money dog, this money wolf right here. Personally, the wolf I would love to have is this gold one or this black one that I'll show you guys later in the video. It's really cool. This one right here, yeah. This one is pretty dope. I feel like if I got this, I would list it for 20 million ETH. It's that cool. But now going down, we see the roadmap. We see phase 1. It has, it's pretty decent phase 1. Phase 2, they have they're gonna grow and reward the community. Phase 3, the community comes first. So they're basically emphasizing that they do enjoy the community. They enjoy giving back to the community and prioritizing the community, which is what we want, right? The last thing we want is an NFT collection that says, screw you to the community after they drop. We see phase 4, pretty good. There's a private club coming up in phase 5. And there's a couple of phases actually. It's very deep, which is good because that shows that there's a very concrete vision behind this project. Usually some projects only have phase 3 or 4, and it's usually also some charity thing, and half the time they don't really go through with it. What I like is that the Hustlers of Wall Street, they have how many phases total? 11 phases total. That just shows that they really mapped this out. They really expect big things of their own project, which is what we want. Because like I said, the last thing we want is a rug pull or any project that is in it just for a quick buck, because that's just saying F you to the community, which is not what we want. So public sale January 22nd, 2022, as you see right here. And of course, one of the biggest things that we all love to see is that the team is validated, meaning you have their social media. So if they ever try to scam you, you can destroy their comment section, which is what we love. A lot of projects, they're not, the ones that know that they're just doing it for the money or rug pull, they will never show their teams, Instagrams, their teams. What is this? Some articles. That's tough. That's pretty cool. But they will never show some articles or even their Instagrams or Twitters. But luckily, this one right here actually shows it. So we see right here, a pretty vast team, 8 heads deep. There's cool blockchain devs. So not everyone is doxxed. Not everyone has a justification of who they are. But if we go to some of the Instagrams, let's look at this guy's Master. His bio is that he's an entrepreneur, growth hacker, engineer, international real estate promoter, and public relation. That sounds pretty dope. 12.6k followers. Pretty cool, legit person right here. Legit. I'd like to see that. And then we look at this guy right here. Pablo. Bass Wolf. Yeah, so you see all legit people, right? Which is what we'd like to see. We don't want to see anyone that looks shady, right? Looks like a scammer. And the fact that we can even see these people, that's a big plus sign. So moving on, there's some other team members as well, of FAQ section, and then obviously the Discord. Now moving on to the Discord, and this, like, if you guys didn't like the site personally, or you guys didn't like the only 10K follower Twitter, which, like I said, is still pretty good, and the site is amazing, then I want you to see something that I personally look for a lot when I'm looking at Discords for any NFT project. So the member count is 126,000. Okay, now usually a lot of times when a member count is this high, we expect half the member count to be botted. So we only expect probably around like 1,000 reactions, I would say, per announcement. And if you're not getting at least 1,000 reactions on an announcement with over 100K members, then that project is definitely mainly botted. It's probably not going to go far. Now, if you look at announcements for this one right here, we have only 126K members, which is still a lot, but compared to other Discords with this count, you won't see almost 3K reactions. Like, this one went above 3K. This one is at 3K. Yeah. This one, well, this is longer post. This is at 2.5K, and this is, older comments, 2.9K. The reaction count is actually ridiculous when I look at it compared to the member size, and that's why I really am excited about this project, because its community is deep and its community is very chill. Its community is very active. Like, you'll see messages every minute. Like, look at this Discord. It's literally popping right now as I'm talking, like real time. So that's what I like to see. And personally, I believe this project can go to 0.5 ETH plus. So the mint price for whitelist is 0.1 ETH, which is honestly very cheap. It's a good mint price to have, because some collections like to go a little farther with the 0.25 mint price or the 0.3 mint price, and that that kind of dismays people, kind of dissuades them from really minting the project or getting a lot of it. But a project like this, you would want to max mint if you're on whitelist, or even if you get off public mint. Public mint is 0.15. Again, still very affordable for newcomers, intermediates, and obviously advanced NFT enthusiasts. You guys probably have like 5 ETH wallets, so multiple 5 ETH wallets. So yeah, so the checklist is the mint price is low, which is good. Good interactions on its announcements on Discord. Good interactions on Twitter. Strong site, and the team is fully shown. And the supply is a good amount of supply, less than 10K, 7,777, I feel is the number. And I really think that this project has a lot of potential. So I do want you all to look at it. The Discord link will be in the description below. So be sure to look at it, give it your 2 cents. Obviously, do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor, but I do recommend this project. I will be minting it very soon on the whitelist mint, which is at 2 p.m. EST, so 7 p.m. UTC, depending on what time zone you live in. And I hope to see you all at the mint. Thank you all for watching. Peace.